opponents, making life difficult on that field goal attempt. It's Kendrick Nunn leaving his feet to pass, dumps it back to Mathias Lessort and showing range from above the free throw line. Mathias Lessort stretching the floor with that mid-range jump to 6. Lessort drop step in the paint, clearing house. That is terrific work in the low block. Deft footwork allied with a little bit of physicality. So Alba looking to extend their matchup zone on the rip through, and then the take to the rack, finishing with a forceful finish on the inside is Mathias Lessort, who has the hot hand. 6 points in a row. Stealing in the front court to hook up Jaren Grant for a score earlier this quarter. And getting a three-pointer to fall, and then Mathias Lessort, my goodness, standing and flexing and staring down Louis Alindi as he rocks the rim to move to 10 points in the game. It's Lucas into Lessort. Power dribble, bit of a pump fake, sending Travion Williams into the air, and Mathias Lessort remains perfect from two-point territory. So Kendrick Nunn receives the inbound pass. Louis Alindi defending. Oh, Mathias Lessort with running room from the three-point line all the way down to the basket. Alba Berlin's matchup zone not able to converge quickly enough, and it is 4 points in a row for Mathias Lessort.
Lucas scanning and passing and finding Mitoglu. He can't find the basket, but Mathias Lessort can. That's 7 points for him on 3 of 4 shooting so far. And Lessort, well, he got the block. Here he is now plowing through the paint on the offensive end, showing his physicality and finesse. And Kendrick Nunn is back in the game as well after 10 points in the first period, and he finds Lessort. And they're clocking up the air miles here in Athens on their return. Andy Obbs, Lessort alongside him, flips it back to the perimeter, taking it onto the interior was Papa-Petru, and Lessort does the rest. Try and find the open shooter in transition, and what a chance that was for Booker. And Lessort is left with the freedom of the floor to soar. Mathias Lessort. So many touches of the ball off those two hands. Hard to tell. Oh, all the way through goes Mathias Lessort, riding the turbulence right to the rim. Lessort, Footman trying to reach in. Lessort just playing a bit of volleyball and saying to the 7-footer, "You're too small to guard me." He'll take it at Footman one-on-one, however. And how about the footwork from Lessort, the pirouette from the big man, turning the paint into a dance floor. So many players doing a little bit of everything. Look out! Oh my goodness! A dunk to shake the marble stones back at the old Olympic Stadium.
Again to Lessort. So Lessort and Grigonis combined in another two-man game. You can see it's something that Panathinaikos want to take advantage of. Minimize the influence of shorts. Grigonis. Well, Grigonis and Lessort combine again. Lessort with the fake and the thunder dunk. Mathias Lessort finds an avenue to the basket. None. Kicks. Oh, Papa-Petru. The fans want a double dribble. And Lessort. Well, you feel for Hafey. Lessort back on the floor. Goes at his countryman. Easy two from Nunn. He missed it. But Lessort with the tip in. This is a wise timeout now from Coach Splitter.
Teams have scouted him as well. He's been around a long time, so you know how to play against him.
Well, Lessort, crafty finish as he goes to the far side of the rim to ward off the rim protection by Ibaka. Right.
That's going to put up big numbers.
Oh, I see.
And that's where the big fantasy challenge comes in.
Lessort with the mid-range jump shot. The missed layup as Lessor's on the floor for. He's open going to the basket. There it is! Mathias Lessort right down Broadway. And just like that, Panathinaikos are within 7 points. Looking at Lessort. Osman won't go. Lessort with the stick back, up and good.
Here's Grant. Gets to the window, can't convert, but Lessort takes out the trash. Everything going back into the hands of none. You can see Panathinaikos lack a bit of fluency. Lessort wants to go to work with Burge. And Mathias Lessort times it perfectly. Got the ball right to the sweet spot, but Melli couldn't convert. Now he's going to play defense. Lessort, he's just a bull in there. Trying to find help. Stripped by Goodrich. Oh my goodness, what a block from Lessort. What great hustle from Lessort. Hernan Gomez lays it up and in. But what a turnaround for Fenerbahce, who had a steal from Goodrich. It's the 15th turnover for Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce do not have a foul to give. Slukas keeps the ball in his hands, slides it to Lessort. Lessort, shot clock running down. Goes at Melli. Got it! Mathias Lessort goes at Melli and scores in the low post. All EuroLeague first team selection last year. Oh, the tip in from Lessort. It's game over.
Lessort out to Slukas. Slukas going to the baseline. Lessort, he'll put it over the top of his opponent and in. Grant. Lessort, always in an all-guns-blazing mode. He shows physicality and finesse to get that score. Lessort, shot clock down to the final few ticks, had to pick it up off the floor. Kendrick Nunn sideskip, left his feet for the pass, and thrown down by Lessort on clean-up duty. And Harrison, with 4 assists now, 3 of them have come over the last few minutes. Lessort, well, he waited for it to come to him.
We've trailed for most of this first quarter, certainly since it was 7-7. That pass inside, that's a high percentage shot for Lessort. Stays a perfect 6 of 6 from the line so far. And we're shooting only 74% from the free throw line as Lessort skying for the massive dunk. Pass tip, but it goes to Lessort. Only a turnover committed by Brown. Lessort powering his way to the 10. 2-0 back on the floor with his 3 fouls. And Lessort in for the dunk.
Team this season, Olympiacos, so that will give Panathinaikos some encouragement, and so too will that, as Mathias Lessort takes out his frustration on the rim with his first field goal of the game. So 8 the gap again. There's your 5 on the floor for Panathinaikos. Slukas having just dished his 4th assist. Lessort again! Heavy metal music to the ears of the Oaxaca. Lessort looking for the handoff.
Kendrick Nunn has not touched the ball yet.
Grant to Lessort. 3 dunks in the first 2 minutes of the third.
Pressure on the guards.
Hernan Gomez.
Nice.
To Lessort. Passed foul for the score.
Was that in 8 points in a row for Lessort?
Kendrick Nunn, 3-point shot off. Lessort, offensive rebound. And he'll put it in and one. Panathinaikos, who hadn't had a single... Rancho only played 16 minutes but finished with the win. Nice passing into the paint, the stretch and the score for Lessort. Brown to Lessort, free at the foul line, takes it strong, over the top of the defense for the points. Can they cut that comeback short again? Lessort, no room for the baseline. Lessort posting and toasting and picking up the points. Lessort, this time passes back, gets it on the block, one-on-one with Gabriel, spinning again, bumping bodies. How about the block from Gabriel? But the tenacity in retaliation from Lessort and the Owaka remotes. Gets it back from Juancho into Lessort, up against Sorkin this time. Lessort, Bolish again, backing down his man to the basket and says, "You're too small to guard me." Now gets up against Sorkin, drops it off for Lessort to take off and to take out his anger on the rim. That hot shooting streak continues for Toko Shengelia. Lessort taking it one more time at Diouf and putting it in with that volley ball burst to the basket. Only 47% from two as well. He's much better than that, Will Clyburn. And Lessort goes up to rock the rack for the first time. Bologna back ahead. And how about saying, "I see you and I raise you"? 4 for Diouf in a flash. Lessort's not done yet, up against Diouf. He's gone into monster mode. Mathias Lessort showing his muscle. Bologna getting ready to move into their new arena soon. A gift from Massimo Zanetti to the city of Bologna, he says. Lessort got the freedom of the paint to put it in. Grant down the right rail. Heavy, but Lessort is there with the tip. Now looking to make the difference with his offense. Slips it in, and Lessort finishes on the reverse to perhaps seal it with style.
None arguing with the referee again. And then at the other end, Lorenzo Brown brings Mathias Lessort into the game with the flying alley-oop. He played for the foul, that's why he didn't get called. Panathinaikos with numbers get another breakaway slam. He says he wants him to do it all game, but right now he'll take Francisco going to work down the stretch. The high screen and roll successful again. Lessort with his third dunk.
Osman on defense against Diallo. Motiejunas up against Lessort, who stuck to him like glue. Lessort spins baseline on Motiejunas. Back in, push shot, mid-range over the top, good. First score for Mathias Lessort. Now 6 assists for Mike James. Lessort will crash one down as he says to Okobo, "Just get out of my flight path." In 6.5 minutes. Nunn past Diallo. Oh my goodness! Kendrick Nunn in the control tower says to Mathias Lessort, "You are cleared for takeoff." Let's see what Panathinaikos have got off the back of the timeout. Slukas, here he goes again. Lessort keeps on soaring and clocking up those air miles here in Athens. Monaco by those two. Lessort will take it at pace and with power. Mathias, monster mode. Lessort just transformed into the beast. Slukas, clearly might have to play long minutes tonight. Kostas Slukas in this second half. The wriggle And then the rock of the rack from Mathias Lessort. How many dunks tonight? That was not one out of the Spanulis playbook, but they're certainly playing with confidence. And so too always is Mathias Lessort, who hits 15 points and 1. Not tonight, they're 5 of 10 now. Panathinaikos 2 of 13. None to Lessort. You get the bobble of the home iron. Back to Guancho, 3-point shot, still won't go. Lessort has to put it in for the 2, but so much time coming off the clock. Guancho, pass Parker. Lessort, long 2. It's usually beyond his shooting range, but he's showing his confidence. The main ball handler on this possession for Panathinaikos. Lessort, he'll body up against Billy. Trying to budge Hernan Gomez out of the way, and he got the kind roll of the home rim. Mathias Lessort, a chance for 3. Brown. To the foul line, fakes the pass, misses the shot. Lessort, offensive board and stick back. Kendrick Nunn. Knocked away by Vesely, but Lessort taking it right to the rack. Double digits for Mathias Lessort, and he's doing it so efficiently again. Panathinaikos force passer towards the end of this one, as they're trying to do with Lessort. There's the lightning on defense, and there's the thunder on offense. Mathias Lessort making amends in the most emphatic way possible.
Slukas probes. Oh, slides a delicious bounce pass. Goes to Slukas. Feeds the bear. And Lessort with a jump hook. Slukas to Lessort. And Lessort attacks the basket on a deep basket cut. Yeah, good ball work here. Really good work from Panathinaikos. Uh-oh! Hang on to your hat! Mathias Lessort goes right down Broadway. Might have get away with the foul. None. His pass to Lessort, and Panathinaikos starting to mount the comeback.
Working hard on the defensive end. Lessort, he's going to go against Osmani now. Poirier is the help side. Leaves it all to his teammate. Osman got it back on the offensive rebounds. Lessort up against Oturu. Looking to back him down, head fakes, footwork, finish. Mathias Lessort, so often a spark plug from center for Panathinaikos. Lessort up against Leday. Tough matchup, but Mirotic. Ricci